students, welcome back. Students, today we will discuss the next method of expressing concentration which is normality. So next method we have is normality. Now students, normality is represented by or denoted by n. Now what does normality mean? Now students, normality of a solution is defined as the number of gram equivalents of the solute dissolved per liter of solution. So normality is number of gram equivalents of solute. So this is number of gram equivalents of solute dissolved per liter of solution. Dissolved per liter of solution. So this method is similar to molarity. The only difference is the amount of solute is expressed in gram equivalents, not moles. So mathematically we say if n is normality, the number of gram equivalents of solute, we represent them by n. EQ is for equivalents upon volume of solution, say in liters. So this is our first result. Now students, if volume of the solution, say, is expressed or is given in milliliters, then we multiply this result by 1000. So this is normality. Now students, from this result, the number of gram equivalents of solute or the number of equivalents of solute can be calculated. How? This will be normality into volume. So this is normality into volume and it should be in liters. And students, from this equation we find number of milli equivalents of solute. Milli equivalents of solute, and they are calculated again by multiplying normality with volume, but volume should be in milliliters. So these two are very important results. Now normality of a solution is gram equivalents, but now students, how to find gram equivalents of solute? So students, gram equivalents of solute are calculated by using this formula. It is weight of the solute, say W, divided by equivalent weight of the solute. So EW is for equivalent weight, or simply we write E. So now students, what is equivalent weight? So first let me tell you, I'll put here weight of solute upon equivalent weight of solute. I'm denoting equivalent by E only. Again we have volume, say in milliliters, into what? 1000. So this is normality. Now students, but the most important thing while calculating normality will be this part, that is equivalent weight. So students, equivalent weight क्या होता है, इसके बारे में आपने क्लास 11 में भी पढ़ा है. It is that weight of a substance which displaces or combines with 1.008 parts by weight of hydrogen, or 16 parts by weight of oxygen, or 35.5 parts by weight of chlorine. And how we find equivalent weight? It is always molar mass of the compound divided by its valency factor, which is called N factor. So it is divided by what? Valency factor. So equivalent weight is molecular mass upon valency factor. Now this valency factor now depends on nature of the substance. Like generally for acid, N factor will be the basicity of acid. For a base, N factor will be acidity of that base. In case of an element, it will be simply valency of that element. In case of iron, it will be equal to charge on the ion. In case of salt, it will be the total positive or negative charge. It is total positive or negative charge. So these are some substances, and N factor represents acid ka basicity, base ka acidity. For element it is valency, for anion it is charge, and for a salt it is positive or negative charge. Similarly, for an oxidizing agent, now student, oxidizing agent is the one which oxidizes others but undergoes reduction itself, means gains electrons. So here N factor will be number of electrons gained per mole, and similarly for reducing agent it will be number of electrons lost per mole or per molecule. So this is how we find equivalent weight. We divide molecular weight by valency factor, and we calculate we determine valency factor by what? First identifying the nature of the substance, and then by using these results. Now students, so this is how we find normality. Now there are some key points. First, what is the unit of normality? So students, let me tell you, unit of normality will be what? Gram equivalents per liter. So we write gram equivalents or simply equivalents per liter. Now another important thing about normality is that again it depends on volume, and students, volume of a solution changes with temperature. So we say normality also changes with temperature. So this is again very important thing, that normality varies with temperature. So like molarity, therefore normality is not a better method for expressing concentration of solution. So varies with what? Temperature. And why it varies with temperature? Because it depends on volume, and volume changes with temperature. So students, we have these results. Now students, we will establish a relationship between normality and molarity, and then normality and strength. Students, so normality is what? Weight of solute upon equivalent weight of solute, volume of solution, say in milliliter, into 1000. And student, we are taking weights in grams. So this is how we find normality. Now students, see this. Weight upon volume into 1000 is what? This is weight of the solute dissolved per liter of solution. So we call it strength. So normality is strength upon what? Equivalent weight. So from this, students, we can establish a relationship between strength and normality. So strength S is equal to normality into equivalent weight of the solute. So this is a very important relationship. Now students, we will establish a relationship between normality and molarity. Now students, see this. Normality is weight of solute divided by equivalent weight of solute, volume, and then multiply it with 1000. Now student, this is weight of solute. Now what is equivalent weight of solute? It is molar weight of solute. So this M is for molar weight of solute divided by valency factor. So valency factor will be here now, and then volume of solution, say in milliliters, into what? 1000. Now students, see, so we have finally normality as now weight upon molecular weight into volume, and then this is molarity. This is molarity. Okay, and then students, we have N factor, that is valency factor. So we have a relationship, that is normality of solution N is equal to molarity into N factor, or simply we write N normality, molarity is M, into valency factor of that substance. So student, this is normality related to molarity. Now students, we will discuss one numerical problem that will relate molarity and normality. So students, the question I have is, a commercially available sample of sulfuric acid is 15% H2SO4 and it is weight by weight percent. Now density of this solution is 1.10 gram per milliliter, and the question is calculate, okay, first molality, second we have molarity, and then third we have, say, normality. Now students, how to solve this question? Now first we'll calculate molality. Now students, first the concentration of solution is given as what? 15% H2SO4 by weight. It means we have 15 gram H2SO4 in what? 100 grams of solution. In 100 grams of solution. Now students, so weight of solute is 15 gram, and therefore students, what is the weight of solvent? We are assuming that it is aqueous solution. So weight of solvent, that is water, is how much? It is 85 gram. So now students, what is molality? Molality क्या होता है? Number of moles of solute, and number of moles होगा weight of solute divided by molecular weight of solute, which is 98. Sulfuric acid का molecular weight 98 होता है. Weight of solvent, which is 85 into 1000. So this is molality. Unit is mole per kg. Now students, solving this, we get molality of this solution as 1.8 m. M means moles per kg. So this is our first part, that is molality. Now students, will find molarity. Now students, in earlier discussion, we know that, so from the earlier results, we know that molarity is, because weight percentage is given, it is 10 into the weight percentage, that is 15, into density, which is 1.10, divided by molecular weight of solute. So we can actually use relationship between molarity and weight percentage. So this is the relation which we have discussed earlier also. So students, will solve this, and molarity of the solution is found to be 1.68. So that means moles per liter. So this is our second result. Now students, the third is to find normality. Now students, what is normality? We know that normality is what? Molarity into valency factor. Valency factor. So molarity is 1.68. Now students, what is the valency factor of solute? Solute is sulfuric acid, and sulfuric acid का valency factor होगा उसका basicity. And students, basicity of sulfuric acid means the number of ionizable hydrogens, that is 2. So it is 1.68 into 2. Now students, multiply this, we will get what? 3.36 normal. So this is how we find normality. So this question is very important or interesting. How? Because पहले तो मोलारिटी को मैंने वेट परसेंटेज से वो रिलेशन यूज किया, फिर मोलारिटी से नॉर्मेलिटी को हमने किया. इनफैक्ट हम मोलारिटी निकाल कर मोलालिटी को भी रिलेट कर सकते थे, बट डायरेक्टली आई थिंक करना ज्यादा इजी था. सो स्टूडेंट्स, दिस वाज मोलारिटी, सॉरी नॉर्मेलिटी. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स विल मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट मेथड व्हिच इज फॉर्मेलिटी. सो स्टूडेंट्स, our next method of expressing concentration is formality. Now students, it is very interesting to note that जैसा कि ये term बता रहा है formality, actually भी ये जो method है ये एक formality ही है. The only difference in the molarity and formality is means ये molarity की तरह है, mathematically speaking it is same as molarity, but एक difference है. Generally molarity जब हम calculate करते हैं, then the solute should be a molecular compound. That means all those substances which exist as discrete molecules, their concentration can be expressed as molarity. But students, we have say if we have ionic solute, अगर आपका substance ionic है, तो ionic जो compound है, it is composed of what? Ions, not molecules. So in that case, we use formality. So formality सिर्फ ionic solutes के लिए use होता है. So this is very important that formality is used to express concentration of ionic solutes, that is ionic substances. Otherwise, mathematically speaking or practically speaking, it is same as molarity. But students, formality actually क्या है वो भी कर लेते हैं. So students, formality is actually number of gram formula, or simply it is number of formula masses. It is number of formula masses of mass of solute, that is ionic solute, dissolved per liter of solution, dissolved per liter of solution. So it is number of formula masses and we denote it by F. So mathematically now number of formula masses, say n, F लिख देता हूं मैं, upon volume, say in liter. And students, when we convert this volume in milliliters, or we are provided with volume say in milliliter, then we'll multiply this by this 1000. Now students, how to calculate number of formula masses? So it will be the weight of solute, that ionic compound, divided by what? The gram formula mass of the ionic substance into volume in milliliters and then into 1000. So simply देखा जाए तो now weight of solute, but gram formula mass of ionic solute will be equal to its molar mass. So we write m into volume of solution in milliliters into 1000. So students, finally अगर हम result को देखें तो this is what? Same as what? Molarity. ये molarity की तरह ही है, but conceptually एक difference है that जब भी किसी ionic substance या ionic solute का concentration express करना हो, we use the word or the term formality, not molarity, because molarity तब use किया जाएगा when the solute is a compound that has discrete molecules in its composition, but formality is used when the compound is ionic and is composed of ions. Now one more thing students, like molarity and normality, formality also depends on what? Volume, and volume changes with temperature. So we say formality of a solution also varies with temperature. So formality varies with temperature. So this was our last method of expressing concentration. Now students, will move on to the next topic, which is very very important. That is actually we are going to now discuss molarity equation and normality equation, and these equations are very very important for competitive exams. Students, first we are going to discuss the molarity and normality equation in case of dilution. That means when we dilute a solution, what will happen to the molarity or normality of the solution. Now students, so we have first case dilution. Now dilution means we add solvent to the original solution. So when we add solvent to the original solution, students, what will happen? We say solution gets diluted. But dilution means what? Dilution का मतलब है आपने सिर्फ solution का volume बढ़ा दिया है. Upon dilution, students, remember number of moles or number of gram equivalents of solute remain the same. Means जितने moles solute के या जितने gram equivalents solute के before dilution थे, after dilution भी उतने ही रहेंगे. So upon dilution we say number of moles initially and number of moles finally in the solution are equal. Now, or we say gram equivalents of solute initially, they are equal to the gram equivalents in the final solution, say F. Now students, how do we find number of moles? Students, we have learnt this in molarity, that number of moles is equal to molarity into volume. So this will be molarity of initial solution, say 1, and volume of initial solution 1. And how to find number of moles in the final solution? Again, it will be molarity into volume. So this equation is called molarity equation for dilution. And similarly, gram equivalents कैसे निकालते हैं students? This we have learnt that gram equivalents is normality into volume. So this will be normality into volume of initial solution, and gram equivalents remain same. So final solution में भी उतने ही होंगे. So we write N2 into V2, but N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2. So students, this is what? Our normality equation. So, but the basic fundamental for deriving these two results is that when we dilute a solution, the volume of solution changes, but number of moles of solute remain same. Number of moles, और उसी से फिर ये fundamental use करके ये result derive कर सकते हैं. Now students, we will discuss the second case, case 2. That is, now case 2 is when 2 or more solutions of same solute are mixed. Now students, when we say 2 or more solutions of same solute are mixed, it means we are mixing 2 or more solutions of the same substance. Means acid का acid के साथ या base का base के साथ. So that means we can mix 2 or more solutions to form a final or to prepare a final solution. But students, here also, say I have a solution 1, उसमें solute के moles है N1. I have another solution 2, उसमें number of moles of solute है say N2. Now say if I mix these two solutions, then the resulting number of moles will be N1 plus N2. So final solution में number of moles कितने होंगे? N1 plus N2, because number of moles remain same. So students, if I say I have two solutions, 1 and 2, and they are mixed to form a third solution, what? 3. Then the basic fundamental is the number of moles of solute in initial solution and number of moles of solute in the final solution, they are equal. That is, Ni is equal to Nf. F is for final. But initially how many moles we have? So we write N1 plus N2, and final say we have N3, but N1 plus N2 is equal to N3. Now how do we find what? Number of moles from molarity. So number of moles is molarity into volume. Second solution के लिए भी it is molarity into volume, and for third solution it is molarity into volume. Now students, what will be the volume of final solution? Obviously it is V1 plus V2. So this is molarity equation when we mix 2 or more solutions. So here we are taking 2, but अगर ज़्यादा भी होंगी तो आप इसी तरह से करेंगे generalize करके. So फाइनली जो मोलैरिटी आएगा सॉल्यूशन का, इट विल बी m1 v1 प्लस m2 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. So students, this is what? Molarity equation when two or more solutions of same solute are mixed. Now students, similarly we can derive normality equation, because again say now the concentration is expressed in gram equivalents, but the amount of solute before and after mixing remains same. So here we can also write what? Gram equivalents of solute before and after, means फाइनल और इनिशियल सॉल्यूशन में ग्राम इक्विवेलेंट्स इक्वल रहेंगे. नाउ ग्राम इक्विवेलेंट्स इनिशियली मींस व्हाट? n1 v1 plus n2 v2, and finally we have n3 v3, and v3 will be v1 plus v2. So students, this is what? Normality equation for this case, that is when two or more solutions of same solute are mixed. So from this we can find normality, which will be what? Final solution का normality होगा n1 v1 plus n2 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. Now students, next case we have is when acid is neutralized by a base completely. That means the third case will be of titration. So third case is what? Titration. Now students, आपने +1 में प्रैक्टिकल्स में टाइट्रेशन किया होगा, जिसमें आप ब्यूरेट और पिपेट्स के साथ क्वांटिटेटिवली वॉल्यूम एस्टिमेट करते थे, एंड वॉल्यूम से फिर कंसंट्रेशन, फिर स्ट्रेंथ, फिर परसेंटेज प्योरिटी निकाल लेते थे. बट वहां पर एक बेसिक फंडामेंटल यूज करते थे आप, वो था एट एंड पॉइंट. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, we know that at end point of a titration, that means when an acid is completely neutralized by base, what happens at end point? At end point, the number of gram equivalents of say acid, they become equal to gram equivalent, number of gram equivalents of say base B. Now how do we find gram equivalent? So again we use normality. Say NaVa, it must be equal to NbVb. So students, this is called normality equation. Now students, from normality equation we can move into the molarity equation. वो कैसे होगा? Students, we know that what is normality? It is molarity into valency factor. So it is n factor. So normality of acid will be equal to molarity of acid into valency factor of acid into volume of acid. And here also we will have molarity of base into n factor of base into volume of base. So from this we write MaVa upon valency factor of base B, and it is equal to what? Molarity of base into volume of base upon n factor, that is valency factor of what? Acid. Now, but what do you mean by n factor of base? N factor of base means acidity of base, and n factor of acid means basicity of what? Acid. So now students, this is our what? Molarity equation. So this was normality, this is molarity. Now students, we will discuss the other cases in next lecture, and please revise these topics, because in next lecture I will also discuss some numerical problems on the basis of all these results. Thank you students.